All right, so welcome to eBay dropshipping once again. This is gonna be just a short demonstration on how it is that you can create your eBay account if it is that you did not have an eBay account already. So if you did, all you will do is just come here to sign in and sign in with the credentials that you would have used when you created the account. If you are new to eBay, then you're gonna click on register. All right. So we're going to go through this process, identify ourselves, select the image with the entity seen in the sample image. All right, cool. So that is it. All right. So we're going to do a personal account. It's not going to be a business account. And let's say our name is it, and we are using it. So we create our account. So it's going to ask for verification of I'm not a human. Once again, we just go through with the process, verify, and move on. All right, cool. So it's asking for your telephone number. So you're going to go ahead, sorry, and add a telephone number. So in my case, I'm in Jamaica. So remember knowing that, guys, you have to use the information that is true. So if you live in the US, you use your US number. If you live in Jamaica, then you use the number that you have in Jamaica. All right. What is this saying? Okay. I have one number too much. Cool. Okay, so they sent a code. Even though the time passed, I still went ahead and inputted it and it worked. All right, cool. So we skip all of this stuff for now. It's just a simple sign in. All right, so here it is. We have gone ahead and we have created our eBay account. All right, so we're gonna go to my eBay, right? And we go to selling. So it's asking me to complete my registration, all right? It's now asking for your address. So remember, guys, you have to use your correct address. You cannot add stuff that is not true. So whatever address you have on your bank statements or on your ID, please use that information here, all right? Okay, cool. So now I am able to proceed. So I click on my eBay, go to selling, all right? And here it is telling me that I have made no money, I have no orders, no active products, obviously, because I'm new, right? Then I'm able to list an item because it says here, list an item. Go ahead, click on that, and it may ask you to find a match. So let's say you already had an idea of what product you wanted, you can go ahead and find the match here, or you can edit and list something that you already had, or you can share details of the model and the information for a product that you may have seen somewhere else, all right? So let's say we want to list toaster oven. So we can go ahead and search for toaster ovens, all right? Cool. So let's say the toaster that we saw on Amazon. So let's say we are drop shipping from Amazon to eBay. Let's say the toaster oven that we saw. All right, let's use air fryer. I think it will be a little bit easier with air fryers. Right. So let's say, for example, this is the air fryer that we will be selling, and it's obviously a new air fryer. We go ahead and we click new and we click continue. All right. So it could be that you're selling an air fryer that is already in the eBay system, or it could be that you're selling something brand new where you are taking the information from Amazon to pull it over into eBay, which we're also going to be looking at that option. All right. So welcome to your new listing. Cool. So let's go, guys. So one of the things we can do, you see this item title, we can copy it. We can go to Amazon, right? We can type the name that we just copied, which is the name of the air fryer in Amazon, just to see what would come up. So for example, let's say this is the exact one that we just listed on eBay, or that we're listing. See, they're similar. It has the same name, but this one is black and this one is gray. But I believe this is the black one, right? So, and the black one is much cheaper. It is for $79. And as you can see, it has 1,658 reviews. This one has 432. But let's say we decide that we're gonna be listing this one, for example, guys. We go ahead and we click on it. One of the things we could do is to copy this title, right? Copy the title, go back to eBay, and we could literally change what is here, what eBay gave us, to what we are copying from Amazon. So we paste that. It may not be able to hold everything. So one of the things you can do is to edit your title before you go ahead and paste it here. So look for all the keywords that you definitely want to have in your title, which are keywords that people would be searching. So when somebody's searching for an air fryer on eBay, what are some of the things that they may be searching for? Are they searching for air fryer, oven, digital display, 7-quart large, air fryer, cooker, 12 touch? What are the things? So what are the information that people are searching for? That's what you would definitely add in the title. Title doesn't give you much opportunity to put a lot of information, so you put what you can. Now, let's say we will be changing the pictures from what eBay gave us, then we can now start saving the pictures that Amazon gave us, all right? So we can go ahead and we can click on the picture. We can right click, well, for some device that you're using, it's a right click or whatever button that takes you to the options. You can save as, this is you saving the image, or you can copy image address. So we're gonna select save as, right? And we're gonna put it in our download. So go ahead, do that. We can look for other pictures that we like. So for example, this one says #1 best-selling air fryer brand in the US. Maybe I'd want to have this as my front image, which is the first image. I don't know. Let's see how it will look. You go through and you want to pick out these nice images, and these are the images that you will save. If you want to save all of them, guys, go right ahead and do that. You want to show all the different options and all the different things that the air fryer does, the features it has, that kind of stuff. You want to definitely show the comparison with other people's brand, or what deep fryers used to do as opposed to what an air fryer will do, just to pretty much get your customers to make a decision faster. So all the images, guys, just pull them down, right? And go ahead and save them. This one gives you the measurements, just in case you have a particular space for it. You want to ensure that you know the measurement before you go ahead and purchase. So if you want, guys, you could definitely go ahead and remove this photo from here, or you could just simply add other photos. All right. So of course, we would have saved our pictures into, I think, downloads. I saved them in. So we're gonna go ahead and try to find. What I would definitely recommend is that you create like a folder for all your eBay products, and you will be using the folder instead. So it would be much easier for you to find those pictures. Sorry about the delay, but that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and save, and we're gonna put them somewhere that we can find them easily. All right. So maybe I could put them on my desktop for now. Should I? All right, let's see if this one actually went to the desktop. All right, and we're gonna save this one as well. And we're saving to the desktop. Once again, I liked this other picture. Let's save to the desktop. All right, let's just jump over now and see if we are finding them. So we go to desktop, they are. So they, remember the picture that I said I really liked. If I did not save that one, then I'm gonna have to go back for it. So let me go back and pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, which is this one, the one that says #1 best-selling. I think I like that. I think I like that. Yeah. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go now and we're gonna upload it. And by the way, you can upload the video that is over there as well. So here we have 6 videos. You could go ahead and upload those videos as well. And you could add the video right here where it says upload videos, all right? So you have the option to do that. Let me just go ahead and change this picture. All right. So the last picture that I really like, which is this one, and you can drag and drop. So if you want to drag this one to be the main pic, which is the picture that somebody would see when they first come across your product, all right? So obviously it's in the fryers category under in home and garden, kitchen, dining, and bar, small kitchen appliance, etc., etc. It already completes the brand information for you, the model, etc. As you can see, it literally populates the information for you already. And some of the stuff you don't necessarily have to put in, to be honest with you. A buyer isn't gonna really care about some of these stuff, right? So you just go ahead, browse, and look. So when you get to the description now, guys, it's pretty easy. You're just gonna simply come here and you're gonna just copy what the description says. So all of this information is considered the description. All right, so, or you can simply take the product description from here. So what I usually do, guys, I usually copy where it says product description. So I copy this, and whatever information I saw here about this item, I usually add it with the description. And to be honest, sometimes I usually add right here, no refunds, no no returns accepted, no returns. So this is the first thing you see when you try to purchase my product, because one of the things I'm really not trying to entertain is people returning stuff. Because here's the deal, guys, when persons return stuff, remember, they're not returning it to you, they would be returning it to Amazon. And the returns process can be a bit tedious and a bit stressful. And in my 8 years of doing drop shipping, I've never had to deal with somebody wanting to return the item. What I can tell you I have done though is that in the past I have had to absorb the cost for a product because the product was damaged based on the picture that the customer sent to me. So what I did was to refund. So I am more quick to do a refund than to entertain an exchange or a return of a product, right? They ask for a refund. You are not losing everything that they paid you. All you're losing is what you paid for the product. So remember now, you're buying a phone for $100, you listing it for $200. The customer pay you $200, you make $100 profit. If you have to do a refund, you are only refunding the $100, which is a cost for the product. All right, so I usually add the no refund, no returns, and then I add the product description. And like I said to you, I usually come and I copy about this item. So I want to give them further information about the item. So I go ahead and I copy and I add that info below. All right, there we go. So one of the things you could do if you decide that you want to change the font to ensure that everything looks the same, you can go ahead and do those edits and have that done. You definitely want to pay attention to the pricing aspect because here's the deal. We're not doing auction. We want people to buy it now. We're not entertaining auctions, all right? So you have to ensure that you have edited your pricing format to buy it now. Now, the price here is saying $56.99, but bear in mind that we're seeing the product here for $79.99. So if we want to make a $20 profit every time we sell this product, we want to now be selling this product for anywhere from $99 and above. And remember too that eBay will be taking some type of fees, right? So we want to be listing this product for at least 105 or 109 US dollars, right? And the quantity we have, we could say we have 10 on hand. Now, please bear in mind that not everybody has a very large seller limit. So you have to bear that in mind. So if you know you're going to be listing 20 products, but your selling limit is just 50 products right now, you know you can't put that you have 10 in stock for each product. You have to split it among the 20 products to ensure that you come out at 50 products in total in terms of quantity across the board. All right. If you want to allow people to make offers, then you would have put that information in. But because we're doing buy it now, we will not entertain that. Add volume pricing. So this is, for example, if people are buying more than one, then you'd apply some type of discount because they're buying more than one. So in this case, we're not doing that. But in the event you wanted to do it, this is how you do it. So if somebody purchases two, they can save 5%, or you can change it to 2%, then 5%. So you can do the tier like this, right? So the more they buy is the more they get off, something to that effect. But again, you have to work out the calculations, know your numbers before you go ahead and add anything like this, because you don't want to be coming out at a loss at the end of the day. All right, cool. Schedule your listing. So do you want your listing to go live right away, or do you want it to go live on a particular date? We want our listing to go live, so we're not going to trouble this. All right, we're not scheduling anything. All right, so shipping method. So remember now that with eBay dropshipping, we are not shipping from eBay. So in my mind, it doesn't even really matter about how we set up our shipping stuff over here, because we're not shipping through eBay. We are shipping through where? Our suppliers platform, be it Amazon, Walmart, AliExpress, Alibaba, etc., etc. All right, so we're gonna put small to medium item. Sometimes we can just add a little thing here, just at 3 pounds. Not much, nothing crazy. It also says optional, so chances are you don't necessarily have to put anything. Domestic shipping, it says flat rate, same cost regardless of buyer location. All right, so we could leave that right there. Rate table, none. 3 business days handling. So you can decide how many days you want to set for your customers to see how long it will take for them to get it. So one of the things you can do is to go to Amazon, pretend that you are purchasing the product to see how many days. You're not going to purchase it, but pretend that you are, just to see how many days it will take for the product to arrive, or you can just go through and look. And as you can see, it says returns until January 31st, that kind of stuff, right? So you can literally look to see how long it is that this buyer says that it will take, and that's the number of days that you will actually put as a promised turnaround time. All right, I usually like to say 7 business days, but more than likely they'll get it in less time. I like to say that my item location is not in my home country because I don't want that to be a turnoff to the buyer. I don't want them to believe that it's going to take forever for the item to come. I am not shipping from Jamaica, so I will definitely be changing my item location from Jamaica to the United States. And you can just choose a state. Just choose a zip, choose a state, all right? So we added a state right there. So it's Fort Lauderdale, and I just added a state and a zip code. All right. Are we accepting returns? It actually gives you the option, guys, to select this. Even though I put it at the top of my description, the system actually gives you the option to select whether you want to accept returns or not. Right. So in my mind, I don't want to deal with that. For international returns, accept returns, I don't want to deal with that. So I definitely do not select anything, all right, because I'm not entertaining any returns. I usually say to my students, in the event you are able to price your product to the point where you can now add a promotion to the product and the customer absorbs that cost, meaning you want to promote, it's like an ad. It's like you're doing an ad inside of eBay. Read what it says. Reach more buyers, increase listing visibility by ad placement. Pay when your promoted items sell. So you only pay this fee when you get a sale, which is why I tell you guys I love eBay. All right. eBay is not in the business of taking your money, even when you're not making money. So it tells you if you select this option, there's a 30% chance of you getting more sales. When promoting with a general campaign strategy, on average, January 2024 to March 2024. Listing ad rate 11.6, suggested 11.6. So they'll tell you what they suggest, but at the same time, you are able to edit it and you could put less because obviously, guys, you're going to have to calculate what is going to be 11.6% of what you are selling the product for. That's what the cost will be or the charge will be for the fee. And as such, you will now add back that fee to the price that you're selling the product for. So now, if you decide to do this ad, you will now have to increase the price that you had the product listed for. Where did we have the price? So you now have to add what that fee percentage would work out to be, and you increase this price by that amount. Is that clear? Cool. But let's say you want to test the waters without doing any form of promotion and you decide that you're going to turn off your promotion, but in the event the product is not selling, then you could try it out. All right. This one says priority campaign strategy, sell even more. This one says there's a 50% chance to make more sales when promoting blah, blah, blah. So this one now is a dollar amount and not necessarily a percentage. So you could decide that, all right, I am willing for a 50% chance of me making more sales, I am willing to add a $5 expense to promote my listing. So you could go ahead and turn it on and you go up now and you add $5 to the amount that you listed the product for. So now this product would be listed for, let's say, $111 per se. Do you guys understand? It's so easy. All right. And then you could go ahead and list it. So you go ahead and you click list. All right, so here it is now. It will tell you if something is wrong, guys, it will tell you. And once you click where it sends you, then you fix it and you move on. Looks like something is missing or invalid. Please fix any issues and try again. So it tells me that it's shipping service that I have an issue. So right here, it is saying small or medium. So let's choose oversized item. Maybe they consider that oversized item. Let's select list and see what happens. All right. So it's asking me to sign in again. All right, set up your selling account. So now it's asking me to get started. Oh, sorry. I wanted to show you guys something. Shoot. All right, let me just sign back in and see if it will take me back there. I wanted to show you guys that it is actually prompting me to do the Payoneer, right? See, all right, look at this. set up your selling account. So it says connect a Payoneer account before and the reason why it is telling me Payoneer, guys, because I signed up as a Jamaican, because I use a Jamaican address, I use a Jamaican telephone number. If I had signed up in the US, it would have prompted me to set up PayPal. All right, so this is what I was explaining to you guys in the previous presentation. So read it carefully, guys. Before we can connect your account, we first need to verify your phone number. So they're going to verify your phone number. We deposit funds to your sold items, for your sold items, sorry, to your Payoneer account. You have the option to link an existing Payoneer account or create a new one. So that is good information. All right. So if you already have one, you can use it. If you didn't, then you create a new one. Note, seller payouts and charges are processed in US dollars. So sync eBay or integrate eBay and the Payoneer profiles. After you register or link your existing Payoneer account, we'll pull in your details from Payoneer to sync your eBay profile. Add your financial info. We need a card on file in case you have outstanding amounts owed to eBay and your funds are insufficient. So guys, do not be alarmed when eBay asks you to add a card to your profile, all right? It is a requirement. They asked for it. Cool. All right, next thing is submit registration info. So Payoneer will verify your details and we'll let you know when your account is ready to go. So here's the thing now, guys. You saw that I started to list a product because I'm excited. I've created my eBay account and I'm ready to list and start making money. But eBay doesn't want me to list, and by the time my listing goes live, I make a sale right away and then I am not able to get paid because guess what? I have not yet set up my payment platform for me to get paid from eBay. So eBay wants to ensure that your account is properly set up before it is that your listing can go live. So as you can see, I was trying to list the product. It is ready to go live, but eBay now sends me automatically to set up my selling account. So I would have to come here and click get started. No, it's going to ask me for my telephone number. It's going to either call me if I choose that option to verify, or it's going to send me a text. And then when you sync your profile, so after you do this, guys, the next step is to sync your Payoneer profile, or in the case of the US persons, sync your PayPal profile. And then after you have done that, it's going to ask you to add your financial info, submit registration info, and your approval would have been completed. So while you are waiting on Payoneer to approve you or your PayPal to be synced, right? Then you would get the approval and then you would be ready to really get started with eBay. All right, guys. So yes, so pretty much, guys, once you are finished setting up your profile, syncing your profile, adding your financial info, and submit your registration info, you will get the approval to now complete the listing. And after that listing has been successfully listed, then you can proceed to listing more products. All right. So that's the end of the setup in terms of how it is that we set up our eBay account and how we start listing our products.